Yeah, very good morning to you, students. Good afternoon, a good day, or at whichever time you're watching this video presentation. Welcome to another session of Principles of Accounts. In this session, we are going to look at receipts and payments accounts and the income and expenditure accounts. However, in this first video clip, we're going to look at how to create receipts and payments accounts only. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to draw up income and expenditure accounts and balance sheet accounts for the trading organizations, calculate profit and losses from special activities and incorporate them into the final accounts, understand that various forms of revenue may need special treatment. These objectives are for the entire video clip. You may not see the income and expenditure accounts in this particular video clip or video presentation. You will see it in chapter 2. Understood? But we'll discuss the receipts and payment account in this particular video clip or video presentation. Now, chapter 1. In chapter 1, we're going to look at receipts and payment accounts. So before we go there, in this video clip, you will learn about the financial statements prepared by non-profit oriented organizations. That means organizations which are not created to make profit, and about how they differ from those prepared for profit oriented organizations. So you have non-profit organizations and you have profit organizations. Before, we used to look at the profit oriented organizations. Now we're going to look at non-profit oriented organizations. Their main purpose is not trading or profit making. Like, for example, charities, clubs, associations, and other non-profit oriented organizations do not prepare income statements. They are run so that their members can do things such as play tennis, bridge, football, chess, role-playing games, etc. Rather than producing income statements, they prepare receipts and payments accounts and income and expenditure accounts. So, non-profit organizations, I repeat, they create what? Receipts and payments accounts and income and expenditure accounts. Good day, students. As stated before, we are going to look at receipts and payments accounts and income and expenditure accounts. Now, what are non-trading organizations? Me, miss. Go ahead, Mr. Rabbit. Miss, they are organizations which are not established for the purpose of making profit. Thus, they do not have trading and profit and loss accounts. You are correct, Mr. Rabbit. And some examples of such organizations are clubs and associations. Alright, since no trading and profit and loss accounts are constructed for these organizations, what kind of account is constructed? Miss, the final accounts prepared by these organizations are receipts and payment accounts or income and expenditure accounts. Yeah, that little conversation a while ago between teacher and students brought out this, that receipts and payments accounts are a summary of the cash book of a non-profit organization for a particular period. For an organization with no assets other than cash and no liabilities, a summary of the cash book reveals everything about what has happened financially during a period. Okay, as said before, the receipts and payment account for a non profit organization is a summary of the cash book. So the receipts and payments account is just like the cash book statement or the cash book in the regular trading and profit organizations. So therefore, in this case, you have something called receipts and payments. You know that in a regular cash book, the left hand side of the cash book is the what? Debit side, and the right hand side of the cash book is the what? Credit side. So here now we have it. Left hand side of this account is the receipts side, and the right hand side is the payments side. Now, first thing you do is you debit the balance brought forward, a bank balance from the previous period, and amount this amount is 236 in this case. Subscription received for the period are supposed to be what? Debited, right? They're supposed to be debited. So this time it is 1,148, and if you receive rent, it's supposed to be debited as well. On the payment side, however, you have grown man's pay 728, sports stadium expenses, all payments are recorded on the what? On the credit side, as you know before. So you record grown man's pay, which is 728, sports stadium expenses 296, and committee expenses 58, printing and stationery $33. After you have done that, you will then add up everything. So you add the debit side first, and this in this case the debit side amounts to $1,500, right? They add up the credit side, and you see how much it comes to. Let's add it. On the credit side they have 728, 728 plus 296 plus 58 728 plus 296 plus 58 plus 33 would equal to 1,115. This now will be subtracted from the 1,500. So it's 1,500 1500 minus 1115 equal to 385. So that is how we get the 385 right here. Which is in the cash book sense, you would call it what would you call it? Balance CD. This time we call it bank balance at the end of the period, or 31st of the 12th 2005, which is the end of this particular accounting period for the non-trading profit organizations. So this was drawn up by the Homer's Running Club. So when you are drawing up your receipt and payment account, you draw up using, first you write the name, then you write receipt and payment account for the year ended and the date which is provided. So that there you have it for the receipts and payment account. That is how it is drawn up, my friends.